In this video, we will show you how to export invoices from DesignerLogic and bring them into QuickBooks Online. We have a separate video for setting up importing into QuickBooks Online, so please watch that beforehand. To get started, you want to make sure first that the project or projects that you're importing have the correct tax location for sales tax. So we want to go into the project, for example, this project here, the Edit Project Details page, and you want to scroll down to this edit tax address and make sure that we have the correct address, because QuickBooks Online uses this location to get the sales tax for you automatically, and also break it down by state, county, and sometimes city percentages, which is very helpful for reporting. So once you make sure that your project has the correct sales tax address, you can come over to the invoices section. And here you'll see a list of all your invoices, and we want to go to download for QBO for QuickBooks Online. And here you'll see the same list of invoices, but with items that are on those invoices. Now you can filter this list by date range if you want to do invoice exporting, say, every couple days or every week or every month. You can do it by date range. You can do it by a single project if you want to just do one project's exports. You can also do it just by individual invoices. And for this video, we will do it just by this one individual invoice as an example. So we hit filter. And here you'll see the items that are on that invoice, and all you need to do is click download, and that's going to download that file. And then we want to mark these items, this invoice, as having been exported. So select it and click that link and click update, and that'll basically take it off the pending to export page. Now over in QuickBooks here, to do the actual importing, we want to go to our apps. And here we have the SAS and app that we showed how to install on the setup video, and we want to just click launch. And in the SAS and dashboard here, we have a number of different things. We have the settings up here, which we showed in the original video for setting up SAS and importing, but we're just going to go directly to new import for this video. And here we're going to hit let's import to go to the list where we can choose transaction. And in this case, these are all the things that we're able to import with SAS into QuickBooks. We're going to just choose invoice because that's what we're importing. And on this page, we want to browse to the download file that we downloaded from DesignerLogic. And here we have a folder we keep the downloads in. You can keep one for each project if you need to, or just multiple projects in the same folder. But we have this file right here. What's good about doing it this way is you'll always have a log of the imports into QuickBooks, so you can always tell exactly what went into QuickBooks when, which will really help keep confusion down, especially at tax time. So anyway, we choose this particular export file, click open, and that's going to get it ready to go, and hit start create mapping. And DesignerLogic has already mapped everything for you with that export, so the fields all line up where they're supposed to. You don't need to change any of these fields. They're all good to go. You can click through here and see what they are if you want to. But basically, all you have to do is click review. And lastly, we have this little option section right here. You can usually just leave these as they are and then hit save and continue. And you can see what you're going to import into QuickBooks here. We click upload. And now we wait for it to do the import. And here we have the import done, and you can click show results if you want to, and it'll just show you what it did. But if we go back to QuickBooks here and we go into our invoices section, here we can see we have the invoices, and right here is the one we imported. It's $12.93 here, and it has the total in here. Now if we click edit, it will open up the edit page so you can see it in detail. And here we have the invoice, and obviously you can set up your invoices in QuickBooks to show however you want to show it. This is just sort of a standard setup here. Have all the information was already imported, and you can see the items were created in QuickBooks with the total amounts and the tax status. And then down here, you can see the sales tax was edited right here, and you can see the totals up right here. Now if we go back to DesignerLogic and we open up that invoice by going back to the invoices page, and down here we'll go to that particular invoice, $12.93, which is right here, and we'll open it. You can see that the totals right here match the totals on the import of the invoice itself. And if you click Edit Tax, you can actually see the breakdown of the tax that was collected here. There's state, county, and city tax in this, which really helps you with importing. And that's based on that location address for taxes that we showed before. And so that's all you need to do to import invoices into DesignerLogic. You can import 10, 20, 30 invoices at the same time. It's very easy, and that way you have total control over bringing things into QuickBooks. It will not mess up your taxes because you'll know exactly what went into QuickBooks and when.